I guess not. Here comes the highlight.
Okay,
but we can make the point as we go through this.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Anthony Davis and his return after missing 30 games, and he played the first half. Shaq.
Listen, he came out very, very rusty. You know, he usually makes these shots. This is what he does. But look, he missed 30 games. Chuck and Kenny knows, you know, when you're out and you're injured, there's nothing you can do to match the energy of a game. You can ride the bike, you can swim, you can do that, but it's going to take 2 or 3 weeks for him to get back in game shape. But he definitely came out rusty.
16 minutes and 40 seconds he plays. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 out of 10 from the floor.
Yeah, and these are makeable shots and makeable areas of the floor. It's read and react. It's like, you know, Ernie, it's like driving in a NASCAR. You know, it's
How the
not
hell you know?
Yeah, how you know? Thank you.
Ernie and I have been on NASCAR.
We have.
Ernie?
Yeah.
Ernie and I have been on the NASCAR.
Okay, I have been on the NASCAR.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the family.
Shout out to my
In the
boy
NASCAR,
Dale
not
Jerry.
on the
Dale Jerry took me
In
in
the
the car.
Okay. So my point being, as he goes down the lane, you can't emulate the speed of that by driving on the freeway. And that's what practice is the freeway.
Well, you shouldn't be driving that fast on the freeway anyway.
No,
fool.
true.
Luka for 3, 62-51 Dallas at the half.
No, don't let him go left. Spot back.
10-0 Dallas run after the Lakers had tied it.
Schroeder played well today.
Yes, he did.
His aggression when
25
LeBron
and
comes back.
13 for Schroeder. 25 and 13.
Yeah, I mean, when LeBron comes back, his aggression, can he do the things that Rondo did in the playoffs last year?
Oh. This is where Porzingis again rolls the ankle.
Better get you some hot tops.
Yeah, I mean, no one was near him. That was just on him.
Man up, Porzingis. Some of that icy hot on that.
You know, that's going to be Porzingis.
Nice.
Man,
Oh, J.J. Redick.
Yeah. Porzingis got to stay healthy.
I know J.J. Redick will help them in the playoffs, spacing the floor.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, where'd he go to school?
Georgia,
Yes, indeed. Had 29 on the night.
only school in the world. They named their mascot after the women down there.
Stop it now. It's just so totally uncalled for.
Wait.
What they call
Totally
their
uncalled
mascot?
for.
The Bulldogs. Oh, you said, I didn't even know that, Ernie.
Totally uncalled for.
Bulldogs.
Not even going to dignify that with a response.
Come on, Ernie.
Not even going to
gonna
dignify
laugh.
it. Dorian Finney-Smith, Florida Gator.
That's than my San Antonio joke.
Nope, can't say that anymore. They sensitive down there.
No, you think in Georgia they're not going to be calling them Bulldogs?
Would you say, Chuck, they sensitive?
Dallas wins at 115-110. They've won 2 in a row and 9 of their last 14, and they're in a tie with the Portland Trail Blazers. Record-wise, the Blazers have the tiebreaker over them for the number 6 spot
Called a group of women Bulldogs.
in the West.
Sensitive in San Antonio.
Yeah, they're sensitive everywhere, and they got more sense than to do that. Let's move on.
Oh, you've been in those.
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
You don't sit there and just talk to a guy. You stop it.
Okay, don't get mad.
I'm just telling you.
Man, they not fighting each other.
Just the 3rd time this season that the Phoenix Suns have been held under 100 points. They had been the leaders in the NBA with just 2, and now they're tied with Utah in that department. And Boston wins at 99-86. Their first win, the Celtics' first win, when they score under 100 points. And so now, here's the way it shakes out. As we pointed out, Dallas losing the tiebreaker to Portland, though their records are identical. Portland still holds the number 6 spot.
Hey, Ernie,
Yes,
could we put the Lakers' schedule up?
I would hate to.
I can give you the Lakers.
Okay, go ahead. They play Dallas next.
Okay, yes, they've got Dallas next, and then at Orlando, and at Washington, home against Sacramento, home against Toronto, home against Denver.
Okay, they're safe. They're safe then.
And then they go to the Clippers, they go to Portland, and they're home with the Suns, home with the Knicks, home with the Rockets.
That 3 spot is not a good
at
spot.
Indiana and at
No, but I'm
New
saying
Orleans.
I was thinking
Because
they got some games coming up they can win because they could actually drop to the play-in stuff.
I know it's only 2 on the loss side.
Yeah,
right now.
but they go into Orlando,
Yeah.
Washington.
Washington's playing.
In a row.
Washington's playing well right now.
And I tell you what, I've told you, Ernie, none of those teams in the Eastern Conference want to see the Wizards with Russ and Bradley
Yeah,
in the playoffs.
I was looking at it the other day that they'd beaten Brooklyn a couple of times.
Well,
I love
they're in the play-in situation, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right now they are.
They're going to win the play-in.
Yeah, I mean, they're
But I'm
only
saying
one
they're
game.
going to win.
Half a game ahead.
But they're going to win the play-in. I love Russ and Bradley Beal. To me, I'd pay to watch Russell Westbrook play basketball.
He and Bradley Beal. I would.
Yes.
There's not many guys in the league. But the question I have, Ernie, is, like, if you're the 3 spot and you're the Clippers, I don't know how safe the 3 spot is, because you have to either play Portland or Dallas. I'm not sure if that's a safe bet.
Well,
to be in that position.
And do those teams scare you? Portland,
Yeah,
Dallas?
I would say both, because Dame Lillard would definitely should scare you, and Luka Doncic should definitely scare you, because those 2 guys are really.
Clippers got the best record in the league since the All-Star break. Right now they are. No, they've been playing well, and
I think getting the 2 is important for them.
all right.
I think the key to me is we have given the Jazz no respect. I'm going to stop doing it.
Why?
Because not a single person I've heard on this show or on any other show said the Jazz, they've had the best record for the last 6 months in the NBA.
Okay, where do you think their ceiling is then?
I think the Utah Jazz can win the championship.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. Kenny, they got the coach of the year. They got 2 All-Stars.
Are you convincing me or are you telling me?
They got the 6th man of the year.
They got the 6th man of the year. I'm telling you. I remember last year they got jobbed because Bogdanovich didn't play in the playoffs. They would have beat Denver last year if Bogdanovich had played.
The only reason, I don't know how Shaq feels, but proven commodities, usually win in the league. That's all. So it hasn't been a proven commodity. Typically, I just haven't seen it unless it's an assembling of superstar players. Teams come out of nowhere and win the championship.
They're good.
And they have not taken those steps.
Well,
Can they win it, lose it this
had a
year and
great
win it
season.
next year?
Kenny,
Possibly.
They had a great season last year.
Yeah, but that's the step. They lost the first round.
Wouldn't having the best record in the league this year be the next
That's
step?
the next
No.
step, and then I
No.
think you win it.
Next step after that is to make it past the second round.
Right.
That's the next step.
Yeah, they've lost in the first round.
Knocked out in the first round their last 2.
Yeah, but I guarantee you that won't happen this year.
No, but
And
that
I
doesn't
can't say
say
it
you
then.
go from getting first round knockout to championship.
Yeah, no, come on, Chuck.
That's the holdup.
That's a good point, though, Kenny. Proven commodity.
Yeah, proven commodity.
Last conference
good.
final,
They played great.
2007 for Utah.